Hello, loves, and welcome back to Opinionated Opinions. I actually came up in life a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I got a outline for today's message. But I want to talk about what I call a false sense of perfection. You know what I'm saying? I think I coined that phrase. I don't think I've heard it before, but I may have. But anyway, what I refer to as a false sense of perfection, and pretty much how too many people just think they're perfect. So, one of the 12 laws of the universe is there's duality in everything. This is nothing, this is no different. You know what I'm saying? So, the duality in perfection is, in duality, if you're not familiar with, pretty much is there always two sides to a coin. So, one side of that coin, you are always enough. You are perfect in your current state. So, on one half of perfection, you are perfect because you deserve to love you the utmost in the state that you are currently right now. You have to have 100% absolute love for yourself. Okay? But on the other side of that coin, perfection is a continuous battle. It's something you constantly strive for. You constantly work on yourself. You constantly work on your attitude. You constantly work on your career. You constantly work on your health. You constantly work on your fitness. It's a constant mission, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about it is if you always striving for perfection or to be the best you that you can be, then you're gonna get really close. It's not hard to be a perfectly clean person. You just have to fucking clean up at a rate of perfection, which is as soon as every fucking thing get fucked up. But so that's the duality and perfection. On one half of the coin, you are perfect in your current state. You are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You are enough. You are worthy. And on the other side of that coin, you still have work to do. You still have work to do. Period. I mean, if anybody who think that they don't have work to do on themselves, you know what I'm saying? Who think that they are at the tippy top across the board when it comes to they in the best of health, they in the best of fitness, they the best parent, they the best partner, they the best everything. They just perfect. That doesn't fucking exist. Everybody makes mistakes. But anyway, that's why we're talking about this false sense of perfection. So yeah, duality, you're perfectly imperfect and you're constantly seeking perfection. You know what I'm saying? That's the gist of it. What's wrong with having this false sense of perfection? Well, I'm going to get into that. So one thing is, if you think you're too perfect, then you think you're too perfect to make mistakes. You don't see the mistakes that you make. You know what I'm saying? So you're too perfect to say that you're sorry. I don't make mistakes. What do I have to be sorry for? You feel me? If you and that's just pretty simple and straightforward. If you think you are too perfect, or if you have this I'm always right syndrome, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, then you do not see your faults. You do not have the humbleness to take a step back and be like, wait a minute, I did make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And let's see how duality falls into this equation. Because when you feel like you're too good to make a mistake, sometimes you have this impossible standard for the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a hard time accepting apologies, and because you don't allow people to make mistakes when it comes to you. So you're not a easily forgiving person. You're like, okay, well, I'm perfect. Why the fuck aren't you? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that to you. Why the fuck would you do it to me? You don't really give people a lot of room to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I could probably have mixed feelings about that, because it's like, hell, if I wouldn't do something to you, why the fuck would you do it to me? Like, okay, like, lie, cheat, steal. You know what I'm saying? There are some mistakes that is just red flags, and you just need to get that person away from you. Leave them to deal with their own issues, or deal with them at a distance. So anyway, when you too perfect to say you sorry, you're not the type to accept apologies either. Okay, so another part of that, too perfect to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which is directly following my first point. If you too perfect to even see your flaws, you don't see the flaws you need to work on. You too perfect to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your character and your emotional maturity is the main things that's, you know what I'm saying, I'm referring to, because, you know, fitness, that's something outside of yourself. Something, tangible you can pick up and play with. I'm talking about more so non-tangible character, issues and things like that. So your character, your emotional maturity. If you don't see how you're being childish, and if you don't think that you can be childish because you're perfect, then you won't recognize when you're being childish, and you won't be able to work on that behavior and become a better person because of it. And that applies to spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. That's just across the board. You know what I'm saying? If you're perfect, you don't see your issues, and thus can't work on them. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me, which I feel like is the metaphor behind forgive and you shall be forgiven. Forgive and you shall be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? How can I forgive you if I don't allow you to make a mistake towards me? And furthermore, if I'm perfect, I'm never in a position to be forgiven, because only a perfect person would need forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. And as soon as we let that shit go, we're able to grow and love and accept and show compassion and empathy. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story of this fucking message is forgive people, especially your family. And why do I say especially family? Because we need to start living for our last name and not our first name. We need to start generating generational wealth. And we need to start being family-minded when it comes to building and bringing a family together and holding a family structure together. And the one thing that tears people apart is petty-ass differences, petty-ass disagreements, and the inability to cope and communicate. We have bad coping skills, and we have bad communication skills. But nobody has really taught us those things. We've only been taught dysfunction and how to fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the lessons of building and how to build and how to restore and heal and, all those marvelous things. So, yeah, forgive people, especially your family. Even if they cannot say they sorry, be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. Will it kill you? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, stop being so selfish. Especially if you got kids. You got a grief with your damn mama, so now they can't have a relationship with their grandmother because you feel a certain type of way for 5, 10, 15 years. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Now, if they just the ultimate piece of shit, pedophiles, rapists, sadistic motherfuckers who just fuck people over for no reason, I get it. But if it's just some petty ass emotional shit that just hurting your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person, because matching energy. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, motherfuckers be on straight death vibes and death frequencies. Why would you want to match that energy? That's fucking with your karma. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I get out of talking about matching energy. Bitches be killing me. Yeah. Bitch, I'm like, you gonna kill me if I fucking match your energy, because you're killing yourself. Why would I match that? No, I'm going to do better. I'm going to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Let go and let God at the end of the day. So, yeah, forgive your family. And you know what? It's okay. Everything is okay. There's no need to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? If you recognize yourself in some of this shit, if you can have a false sense of perfection, shit, on one end of the coin, you're supposed to feel good about your motherfucking self, but on the other end, not too good that you don't see your flaws. That's counterproductive to your growth as a human being. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what you don't know, and your only mission in life is to be a better person tomorrow than you were today. So hold that to your hearts. Take that information, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about it. check out my page. I'm going to be dropping these videos a lot. Check out my YouTube. Go on YouTube and type in Adilla Speaks. That's Aadilla Speaks, as if I'm speaking right now. And yeah, I'm trying to get myself out there. I've been told I should do this shit a lot, so finally fucking doing it. So, bitch, yeah. Thanks, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Come on, share, support. It's free. Let YouTube and fucking Facebook and Snapchat pay me. I'm not selling you shit. I don't want no donations. The only thing I want is for you to do something that costs you absolutely nothing. Click like, hit share, subscribe, and that's it. Good day, loves.